welcome to my channel. My name is Judy Love, and if you are new here, I post lifestyle vlogs on this channel. If you aren't new here, welcome back. We are now diving back into the wedding planning series. I wanted to show you guys everything that I've been doing for the past couple months since my last hiatus with the wedding planning and get you guys updated. For those who are new here and my returners, please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel and also turn on that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. One of the first things that we did with the wedding planning process was getting the wedding proposal boxes done for our wedding party. This was my absolute favorite part of the entire wedding planning process, and it was the least stressful part of this process. I was really able to be very creative and found things that were very affordable on Amazon that everyone else could use for their proposal boxes. I'm going to link them in my Amazon storefront so you guys have access to this. In the proposal boxes, we also added little alcohol shots that people could use whether they're at the wedding or at home or whatever, but I just thought it was like a neat little party gift to add to the boxes since everyone was getting shot glasses, so it just made sense to add a little liquor, in there and keep everybody up. I also chose the wedding colors during the initial process, and I wanted to go with the brown, like more of a terracotta. But then when I saw the rust color in person, I was absolutely sold. It gave me a little bit of that terracotta color with a mixture of brown, but it also had that red undertone in there. So I really, really liked that color. Then we got all the materials for the proposal boxes, and then I was able to finally make the proposal boxes. So I'm showing you guys everything that I got. I found these wine bottle labels that said, like you had no idea this was coming, will you be my blank? So it would say bridesmaid or maid of honor or whatever. I thought it was a really cute touch to the proposal boxes, and everyone laughed because they were like, what do you mean I had no idea? And I was like, come on guys, you knew. And they also got pens that had this like really nice gem on top, and the pens were so cute. The bridesmaid pens were actually much better than the bride pen. Like, I just got a flat white pen and they got one with polka dots. I like secretly wanted to like take someone's like polka dot pen and then just give someone else the bride pen, but I didn't want to do that. So I just opted to keep the one that was a little bit bland, which was okay. And then I also added some hand sanitizer, which I thought was really, really a cute touch. And that hand sanitizer actually smells so good. I might buy it for the actual wedding. They also got keychain tags as well that they can use day to day. And then I'm just showing you the shot glass. It says, take a shot, we tie the knot. Because again, Ryan and I went to the courthouse during the pandemic, and now we're actually having our actual wedding. So that's why we were like, well, we tied the knot already, and here's the shot glass. Let's take a shot. This is when I start making the boxes. This was the funnest thing I have ever done. I am almost feeling like I want to make proposal boxes like as a side job and make them for people, because it was just so much fun to do. I didn't film myself making the groomsmen proposal boxes. Ryan helped me with those off camera, and that was also really fun to do as well. They got a card, and they also got a bottle opener that said groomsmen on it. They also got a shot that said like groomsmen shot glass or something like that. And they also got a little, alcoholic like little shot thing, and then just like the fancy tissue paper, and their boxes were black to kind of give that masculine, sexy vibe, tuxedo vibe, and I thought it was really cute. So that's what the groomsmen got, and they also loved their boxes as well. So that was another really fun thing of watching everyone open their boxes, but also just the making the process of making them was really, really fun. We next went to visit all of the vendors that we were proposed to work with. One of the catering options that we had was PIGS, or Pigs Barbecue. Pork is good stuff. And they're a really good catering company. They do really elevated barbecue, which we really, really loved. Ryan and I are okay with having barbecue at our wedding, even though some people think that barbecue at a wedding is not elegant, but we don't care. We just like food, and we want everyone to be able to eat. Not only are they affordable, but they really take barbecue to the next level with their plating, with their food options, things that are not too messy to eat at a formal event. We've seen them in action at our other friend's wedding, and they are just a really good catering company. I could not recommend them enough. And I'm excited to work with them next month and see how they perform for our wedding. Now, this is where things started to get a little bit more complicated. The decor part. Figuring out what decor made sense with the theme vintage Hollywood, and just looking at different options that I found on Pinterest to see what actually aligned with the vision that we wanted. And the great thing about the venue that we're using, we don't really need a lot of decor because the venue itself accommodates a vintage Hollywood theme. It's very old Hollywood. It just is such a really great venue, and I can't wait to show you guys the entire venue after the wedding because of privacy. I don't want to share it with you guys now to give it away. But it was very helpful looking at what was in Pinterest, what are some extra decor items that would make sense for me to purchase to enhance the space that was there. And the reception area was pretty bare, so that was the space that I mostly focused on to really elevate the reception area and allow it to match the rest of the venue. I truly believe everything is going to tie together, and I'm excited to see all the DIY pieces that I made and also the budget-friendly options that I bought from Amazon that is in my Amazon storefront. So you'll find a link to that in the description box below. But being able to utilize all of that for our space is going to be really exciting to see in person. I'm excited for everyone to see it. There were many DIY decor items that I made for the wedding, and one of them was the table centerpieces. I tried to find centerpieces that were really affordable, that had the vase and had everything that emulated what I was looking for, and I couldn't find anything that was in my budget, so I opted to just make them. And with the material and everything that I got, it cost me less than $150 to make 12 centerpieces, and I even bought the vases from IKEA and painted them. They were actually clear vases that I painted and added like that textured vintage feel to it. And then I also found the flowers for the centerpieces on Amazon. They were so affordable. I didn't spend much on them either. So for 12 vases in total, I probably actually spent less than $150. I think it was like a total of $125 or $130. But to get 12 centerpieces with that cost and just having some sweat equity and rolling your sleeves up and doing it yourself saved me so much money. With centerpieces, it could run me in the thousands. So I was happy to not spend too much on these centerpieces. We also wanted to add another small touch to the tables, the guest tables and other tables as well. I really wanted old vintage candle holders and candelabras. I didn't want to get something that was modern. I really wanted that old feel, that 1950s, 1960s, 70s, like vintage vibe. And so my mother-in-law thrifted all of these candle holders that I'm showing you right now on eBay, and she got them for less than $100. Like, these are like real brass plated candle holders, and so it was one of the best finds that she had, honestly, and I was really happy that she was able to find enough for all of the guest tables. And then I also thrifted some other candle holders at the thrift store in person, but I couldn't find that many, which is why my mother-in-law went to eBay. So these are all the candlestick holders plus the candelabra that my mother-in-law bought. Like, these are absolutely gorgeous. And the great thing about it, like I said, they're all different. They all have a story to tell. Of course, these will go separately on a different table, the candelabra and this little teacup, but all the rest of them will be going on the guest tables. And then these are the ones that I had thrifted at the thrift store. And then these were gifted to me by my mother-in-law. She told me that I could keep them. So I'm debating if I want to spray paint those or if I want to just keep them clear. I might just keep them clear. And if it doesn't have any space for me for the wedding decor, I'm going to use it as decor around my house. So those are the ones that I thrifted, and these are the ones she online thrifted for me. The next thing that we did was work on the save the dates for the wedding, which was my other kind of favorite part, but also not favorite part. I used Truly Engaging for the save the dates, and Truly Engaging is a very user-friendly, affordable website to get your wedding save the dates, invitations, table cards, seating cards, or whatever the other things that you would need for a wedding. And I absolutely loved the website. I loved how easy it was to make the save the dates. The only thing that I didn't like was they had so many template options, and I kind of got a little bit overwhelmed with the options, and Ryan and I had to break it down to like 20 to 30, and then we broke it down to like 5 to 10 and found the one that made sense with what we were trying to do, and we wanted something really simple, and they were magnets. I really do think Truly Engaging does a really good job at their marketing as well. A lot of the items within the packaging were very useful. Like, there was a wedding checklist, there were items that a new bride would feel so comfortable using that would help them stay organized with the wedding, or groom as well. But they really pay attention to their audience, and a lot of those items in that box I did not throw away, and I'm still using it today. So I recommend using Truly Engaging for your wedding stationery if you're having trouble finding an affordable option. I opted out of using Truly Engaging's system where they will print the addresses for the guests on the back of the envelopes, because it was an extra fee and would have cost me an extra $50 to I think $100, and we didn't want to spend that much on wedding stationery. So I just opted to use my Cricut machine and learned how to make my Cricut machine right. And I thought that feature is so cool, but it was pretty labor intensive and tenuous. Is that the word? Tenuous? Whatever that word is. Strenuous. And it just took a long time. So I feel like if this is something that you do to save money, I would have like a movie in the background or talk to a friend on FaceTime, which is what I eventually did because it made the time go a little bit faster with this process. It was a game changer though. Rather than having to handwrite everyone's addresses, putting my Cricut to work was truly amazing. One of the last DIY projects that I worked on was the table numbers. So the table numbers, I actually spent no money on this. Like, this project was $0 for me. And that's because a lot of the items I had already in my house. So I didn't have to go to Michael's and get like new vinyl for the Cricut machine. The acrylic piece I got from photo frames that I was using for a while that I stopped using, and I had saved those acrylic pieces because I had a feeling I was going to be able to use them one day, and I ended up being able to use it. And I also already had paint because I do my own paintings at home, so everything on here was free. I painted the back of the table numbers just to kind of make the numbers and the words a lot more visible. And it was such a fun project for me to do. I would totally do table number signs for people if they paid me to do it, because this was another project that I thought was really fun that I would definitely do again. I also looked up table numbers on Amazon, and I just wanted to save a little bit of money and not have to spend more money on more decor items. Absolute last thing that was DIY that we did was we made our own seals because I couldn't find an affordable option for seals. They were really expensive, and if I had someone at Etsy do it, it was really expensive as well. And I was like, well, I like to DIY, so let me just do it myself. And those seals came out so good. They were so pretty, so elegant, and made sense with our theme. We also used these seals for other things as well, but the main thing that we used it for was the wedding invitation envelopes, and that process was really fun. I also wanted to be really creative and design our wedding invitations, which was really fun. And my in-laws were in town and they helped me put the invitations together. So it's such a really nice memento that I get to keep because it was something that I made for the wedding. I also try to keep you guys updated on the other platforms that I have, which is TikTok and Instagram. And I'm a lot more active on my Instagram and TikTok accounts, so you'll see a lot more videos and updates there. There were other decor items that I bought for the DIY bride as myself, and you'll find those items on my TikTok, like one of the candle alternatives that I had bought for the wedding. So go check out that video and you'll learn more about that candle option. So I put my handle on the screen for you guys to go follow me if you want to support my channel. So I would really appreciate if you did, and I will be excited to see you guys on those platforms as well. I really want to grow my audience. That way I can do lives with you guys and be able to connect with you on a more personal basis. So keep sharing my content, keep liking my videos. That way I can get to that point where I could do lives with you guys. And it's been fun. This wedding planning process has been stressful, but it's been fun, and I'm really working on enjoying every moment of it, and I cannot wait until everyone sees the final results. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today for another video, this wedding planning update of everything that we're doing. We are going to have another wedding update coming soon, so stay tuned in the next 2 weeks for a new video. So make sure that you are staying healthy, you are being kind, and also, you guys, make sure you are staying groovy, and I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.